For a lot of us, this is the sound of summer here in West Michigan. But have you ever really stopped and thought about why our sands squeak?
To answer this age-old question, we first have to look back at when the Great Lakes were formed and zero in on one mineral specifically.
Our dunes are quartz-rich. It's a really resistant stone that originated ultimately in Canada in the early part of the Earth history. And then that rock, known as the Canadian Shield, was brought to Michigan during glaciations, ground down into sand particles.
What I'm about to tell you sounds like it could be the plot of a movie.
He asked if I wanted to be in sort of a black ops project, and I said yes.
A team of specialists brought together to hunt down sunken treasure.
You couldn't do this with almost any other shipwreck. You'd end up in prison.
And bring back something that's been extinct for over 100 years.
We've all seen Jurassic Park.
Throw in a shot of whiskey and you don't have a story that came from Hollywood.
There's a lot of great things to distill in northern Michigan.
But one that's as Michigan-made as it gets.
I have an 80-year-old body with a 50-year-old mind, and that's what happens when you walk in the door.
My objective, anytime I'm doing any activity here, not just for Spunky, but is that they walk away buzzing into the community how much fun they had. That very first time that we had the activity, they stayed half hour over and then went out and told everybody how much fun.
And I can tell you firsthand, she's absolutely right.
Okay.
On the mark, get set, go.
Okay.
All right. Oh,
talk.
Okay, right here. That's my bottom lip. And where am I? Right.
When they go back, and I can hear them in the dining room telling each other how much fun they had, and the ones that didn't come will come out next. You know, that's my favorite part. That at the end of the day, they walked away, and their families are happy. They're happy.
I got you. I think I did a good job.
I got to see you.
How do I look?
Just cute how they're proud of being called a spunky old broad, you know?
Following a life-changing accident, getting back out and doing the things you once loved can feel like it's impossible, especially if that thing was hunting. But if you know where to look, there are people out there who can help.
There's a lot of people that just give up because they have no idea how they're going to do it. And when they come out here, they figure out, hey, you know, I can still do this. It's just going to be a little different.
Resiliency. That's the best word to sum up the nonprofit Hunt to Heal here in Bitely, Michigan, because it was resiliency after his own motorcycle accident that inspired founder Carson Nineheist to turn the 640-acre family property into this adaptive hunting oasis. And it's resiliency that brings hunters like Kyle Schoeneman and Caleb Gulick here year after year.
Just the feeling of getting back out in the woods, because it's, you know, I've been hurt for 9.5 years, so there's only been not too many instances where I got out, but it's great to come up here.
Large adaptive blinds, trails, and all the luxuries of home here at the lodge are only a part of the draw. The real reason everyone is here is for something a lot bigger.
Hard for us to get together and have that community, and when we get to do it up here, it's awesome.
If you're a Simpsons fan, I got great news for you. You don't have to travel to Springfield to find an exact replica of Homer's car. Turns out, there's one right here in West Michigan. Don't!
Oh yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's really cool to see the look on, like I said, kids and adults' faces when they see these cars, and you see something kind of come alive, especially in kind of little old Muskegon.
For over 30 years, this car has transported America's favorite cartoon family.
USA! USA!
And now it's rolling off the screen and down the streets of Muskegon, thanks to the hard work of part-time mechanic and full-time Simpsons fan, Tim Updike. By day, Tim is a real estate agent here in West Michigan, but in his spare time, he combines some spare parts to bring iconic cars from your favorite movie to life.
There's no manual. You just got to kind of do a lot of research and kind of wing a lot of things.
Hypothermia is a big thing. I mean, that shock to your system could send you into cardiac arrest.
And that happens fast. In water 40 degrees or below, a person can start losing feeling in their hands in less than 3 minutes and can start to lose consciousness in as little as 15.
They get cold. They get cold really quick.
That means Deputy Fire Chief Kelly and his team need to know what to do and how to do it without hesitation. So I decided to put their skills to the test and see how they operate when the stakes are at their highest. And they didn't let me down. Like many departments around Michigan, they deploy several tools and tactics to save lives. But it still takes them time to respond, so there are things that you can do to help yourself until help arrives.
You don't want to put both arms up and push yourself out. The best thing to do is to roll yourself out so you can dissipate that weight across the ice. A lot of people will try to get up on the edge and push themselves up, but the best thing to do is try to roll out. Everybody has a hectic schedule, and with the kids gearing up to go back to school, making sure everyone is fed with nutritious meals can seem pretty impossible sometimes. But it shouldn't be, with the right amount of planning.
Some of the things that I like to think about for any meal, including breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and even snack time, is how can I add something to make this maybe a little more nutritious, a little more nutrient dense.
I have heard of experiences with former volunteers who have seen things and who have been told to get off, like they've heard voices. Whether they are exaggerating or telling the truth, I don't know.
What Brock does know is a lot about this ship and its history.
One of the housekeepers was actually changing the sheets one day, and she had a heart attack and fell over on the bed, and she was pronounced dead at the scene.
Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of suspicious how much he knows.
How long have you worked here, you said?
Quite a bit.
Okay, that was kind of a weird answer, but I'm sure it's nothing, right?
Hey, that's cool.
They can't get rid of me even if they tried.